Hello everyone. So this is going to be one take. I've been meaning to do a what I eat in a day. It has not been happening. So I'm going to show you what I eat for lunch, okay? This is a chef special poke bowl from Meyer. We're in the Meyer parking lot right now. I got my chopsticks and a dream, and we're about to chit chat a little bit. So earlier today I had my Celsius. It is part of who I am. Can't give that up, okay? Um, at all. This was like smoked fish. Mm, mm-hmm. And then I have hard-boiled egg, some like salami, pepperoni slices. So today overall pretty good eating day. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this. It might be coming home with me. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all this and let you know that even if you're trying to stick to a diet, you could still have a little bit of conveniences in your life. You know what I mean? You just gotta be careful about the calories. Like this one here, it's higher calorie, 620. And then I think it says 27 grams of protein because of the fish. So all you gotta do is just, eat a little bit less of the rice. Focus on the veg. And you'll be alright. And then just overlog it. You know what I mean? If you think it's 600, let's round to 7. You know what I'm saying? And then put that in there and make sure dinner you act accordingly. Like, I have one hard-boiled egg, a little bit of salami slices. I'm gonna log that, I'm gonna log this. And I'll probably have maybe a 400 calorie, 500 calorie dinner. I'm gonna still be in a deficit. Anyway. What I really wanted to talk to you about today is that at my job, I'm seeing a lot of stuff about how the gap in income is even affecting insurance. So it's like people who make the most money and have good insurance scores and all this other stuff are getting the best rates, and it's harder now because insurance companies are getting pickier and pickier about who they write and all that. And yet again, we're seeing same thing happening across literally every single industry, basically. Houses, right? Only the richest of the rich are buying. Cars, same shit. In the stores, same thing, prices are climbing. Only the richest of the consumers are buying stuff. They're propping up the market. Nobody cares about, the middle class, if there even is a middle class anymore. And to me, we've already talked about that, but the question for me is this going to get better? Is AI going to make things cheaper, and then the market will come down, and things will become affordable for everybody again? Or is this only going to exacerbate the problem, and now the wealth gap is going to be even bigger? And all I'm saying is are pointing to this wealth gap getting bigger and things staying how they are. Even if the market collapses, when it does correct, it's not going to go back to where it was. It may get a little bit better, but the inflation is still going to be high. You're still going to have a bigger wealth gap inequality. And I just get nervous of how far is that going to go? You know what I'm saying? Is it going to be I don't even know. You got people who can afford housing or not. we're already seeing that, but is it going to be like, homeless people and then billionaires? I don't understand. Is there going to be something like universal income? What people have been talking about forever? So I think the only thing we can do is, since the market isn't catering to us anyway, stop spending so much money. Force those markets to dry up and make changes and make better product. If you don't buy, then they have to, reassess, make different things, market to us again. And I think also too, save your money, because we don't really know what's going to happen, right? You don't know if you're going to lose your job to a computer. You don't know how this market is going to correct. You need to have money on the side to get you through. And I know that's tough, because while what is needed right now is what's called dry powder, so money is sitting on the sidelines, it's harder than ever to get that money. Like escape velocity, so the amount of momentum you need to escape poverty is pushing higher and higher and higher. But I'm telling you, make the sacrifice, because it may not get better, dog. Who knows? I don't know. You don't know. Fuck, the people who make AI don't even know. So, stock money away, live with roommates, live super cheap, get a side hustle, have multiple streams of income, and try to prepare yourself for whatever is going to happen. And if you are spending money, spend money on yourself, whether that's self-care, or go ahead and get a certificate, get a degree, get something that is going to push you further and make you an expert. Because, if you can't beat AI, well, at least you're going to be an expert and you can double check it. You can fact check things that AI is spitting out. You can create products with AI as long as you have the knowledge of where you want it to go and what you want it to look like. Get creative with those things. Because I'm real nervous, bro. Because it's harder and harder to save money. And it's becoming more and more unaffordable. And the rich are just getting richer and making it worse. And harder on us. Truthfully, there is only so much you can cut, right, from your budget. And with things getting more expensive, you need to stop asking yourself, okay, what can I not buy? What can I live without? You need to start asking yourself, what the fuck can I do to get a raise? What can I do to get another job? What time do I have, and what could I be doing with that time? What am I passionate about? What isn't going to feel like work every day? And do that. Because if you're going to lose your job anyway, you might as well be pursuing something that's going to make you happy, right? If AI going to take your job, well, at least you can, run an adoption center for puppies, or, do a beauty salon, or something that you put your heart into. In that way, whatever happens, at least you got to say that you fulfilled a dream, because that's where I would want my efforts to be going right now. But anyway, take a look at this. Love you. Wishing y'all the best. It's a little crazy out here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Alright. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. Bye.